Hi, my name's Paula Sanders. I'm the HR manager here at Chaffin Works.
My name is David White and I work for Gatwick Airport Limited.
My name is Jessica Yates and I am an occupational therapist.
My name's Jennifer Don. I work for Rampion Offshore Wind.
Hello there, I'm Ben Leach and I'm a designer at Creative Assembly.
My name is Leanne Richardson and I'm the HR director at Thacom.
So the business is involved in sort of end-to-end land management. So that starts from the point of ecology at the very beginning, surveying sites, seeing what kinds of things are on there, so bats, dormice, that kind of thing, producing reports for clients, all the way through to site clearances. That might be along the highway. Further to that, we've got a landscaping team that then go back in and replant and make everything pretty again.
So Gatwick Airport is part of the national infrastructure for the UK. We are home to 90 airlines flying to 200 destinations worldwide.
The business that I work for is an NHS trust. I work for secondary mental health services. More specifically, I work for a team called the Group Treatment Programme, and we work with individuals who have emotional intensity disorder.
Rampion is an offshore wind farm. We are a sustainable energy generator.
So at Creative Assembly we make video games, which is really fun. We've primarily developed the Total War franchise of games for the PC.
Thacom are a construction company. We build houses.
I'm HR manager, so I am predominantly responsible for looking after everybody. Part of my job is to recruit everybody, our recruitment strategy, our training strategy.
So my job at Gatwick is to run the engineering apprenticeship programme. We train our young people to be our future engineers with nationally recognised qualifications.
What a designer does is basically we come up with the rules or mechanics within the game, the balance, how the game feels. I work on Total War DLC, that's downloadable content, focusing on battles within our fantasy franchise in partnership with Games Workshop, which is Warhammer.
The best thing about working for Thacom is the people.
So everybody is involved, particularly health and safety. That's our key objective, is health and safety for everybody.
I work very closely with all our engineering business managers and our technicians to ensure that we are giving the best possible training we can to our young people.
Really, really good friends. The projects are all really fun to work on. Each present their own challenges as well. The company also treats us really well.
Working for a sustainable energy company, I find it incredibly rewarding to be part of the solution. So it's a really exciting time to be involved in the industry. The opportunities available in the industry are really vast.
To be able to work with people in their kind of recovery journeys, so when they come to us when they're really, really struggling, and supporting them and just being with them in their journey.
So at Thacom, there are a huge range of roles that you can do. You can get into anything from the people identifying the land for development through planning teams. We've got architects, designers, we've got people in commercial, so they will run the projects. From a cost point of view, we've got project managers, we've got engineers, technical people, we've got people on site who project manage the whole build, we've got forklift drivers, we've got people who work in IT, customer care, sales, so the list really is endless.
So across the trust, there's a whole range of different roles, whether it's clinical work or non-clinical work as well. So I'm an occupational therapist. There's roles such as being a nurse, or there's doctors, kind of psychiatrists. We even have GP specialists that come.
It is one of our focuses is to try and diversify our workforce. So yeah, if there's any women out there that sort of thinking maybe a more, a desk job isn't for them and something a bit more outdoorsy and quite fancy wielding a chainsaw, absolutely.
For jobs that are possible at CA, other than design, of course, we've got art, which is kind of split into concept art, 3D art, animation, VFX, and some more technical areas. We've got programming, so coding, scripting, all of that kind of stuff that makes the game work behind the scenes.
The majority at Rampion is the offshore team, so that's our technicians and our engineering team. So they are the ones that go offshore, that will do all the maintenance and repair activities on the turbines. And then we have the onshore team, which makes up about 25% of the team. With it wider within the industry, actually, we are operated by RWE. So we have that company that sort of sits behind us and has all kinds of roles that a large corporate company would have, from administration to finance to project management, design, all kinds of opportunities within the industry.
Work placements and options for 16-year-olds. We've spoken about the apprenticeship, and I do take apprentices from 16 years of age, so you can come straight out of school into the workplace and continue your education with us.
It's our intention actually at Rampion to have at least 25% of our workforce recruited through apprenticeships. We also have a graduate scheme, so if students are want to go down the university route, we have an undergraduate scheme and also a graduate scheme for when students graduate from university.
When it comes to employee options for people of age 16 and above, we've got trainee roles for many disciplines that we usually roll out onto our website around Easter time. I
would say the potential for growth of an individual is limitless. We have many people in senior positions here that started their life here as apprentices or office juniors and have worked their way up, and that's across all departments.
My job role has been really supportive actually, because I've gone up from being band 5 up to band 6, and I was supported to make that shift as well. And there's still loads of opportunities for career progression if I wanted to go elsewhere in the trust.
I wish personally that I was more comfortable with the idea that training and education goes on past 16, 18. So it's being comfortable with actually at 18, it's okay not to know, and it's okay to try stuff.
So what I wish I'd known when I was about 15, 16 was the broad variety of the different roles that are being offered in the NHS.
There's a huge amount more. There is way more than you ever thought was possible. So I think I wish somebody had said to me, go and do a bit more research, find out a bit more about what you like doing. I really wish somebody had said to me, look at lots of different options.
When I was 16, I didn't have a huge amount of confidence. I think having that lack of confidence sometimes leads you to not want to ask questions because you don't want to look like you don't know what you're doing. But when you're starting out in your career, that's expected. You expect you're not going to know everything. And actually, it's really important to ask those questions.